Welcome back guys! Today, we're taking a look at one of my favorite rank 3 vehicles, the Sherman Firefly. Specifically, the premium version, the Sherman IC Trzyniec. Now at first glance, you might just think it's a standard Sherman, but don't let that fool you. This little British gem at 4.7 is capable of completely outgunning almost anything you'll meet on the battlefield. Personally, I've had some of the most satisfying matches in War Thunder using this thing. It's fun, it's versatile, and it rewards positioning and timing more than brute force. And since we're talking about the premium Trzyniec version, you also get that extra research efficiency, which means grinding through the early British 3 gets a little less painful. But there's a tiny catch. The reverse speed isn't exactly great. But don't worry too much though. This tank isn't about retreating in a straight up brawl, it's about sniping, holding lanes, and punishing anyone who tries to overextend. Alright, let's back up and talk history for a minute. The Sherman Firefly was a British modification of the American M4 Sherman during World War II. By 1943, the Allies realized that standard Sherman struggled against the heavier German tanks. The Panzer IVs, Tigers and Panthers could laugh at most 75mm rounds. The solution? The Firefly. The Firefly was essentially a Sherman with a 17-pounder gun mounted in place of the original 75mm. This gun could penetrate the frontal armor of most German tanks it faced at normal combat ranges, giving the Allies a fighting chance in tank engagements. It became famous during the Normandy campaign and later in Western Europe, where British tank crews used it to ambush and outgun German heavy armor. The Sherman Trzyniec in War Thunder is a premium version of the Firefly. Functionally, it's identical to the regular Firefly but as a premium vehicle. You get that sweet bonus research efficiency and extra silver lions. So if you're grinding through the British 3, this is actually a solid pick, a historically iconic tank that also makes your life easier in the game. Now let's talk about how it plays in War Thunder at 4.7. The Sherman Firefly is a sniper's dream. Its 17-pounder gun can reliably penetrate almost everything at its BR, which means you're often one of the top threats on the battlefield before the match even starts. One of the things I love about it is versatility. You can just literally sit back and snipe at medium ranges or long ranges, it's your choice. Picking off tanks that overextend, or you can hold key angles and roads, punishing anyone who makes the mistake of rushing you. It's got decent mobility, not a light tank by any stretch, okay? But fast enough to reposition when needed. And the armor? Well, it's Sherman level. Don't expect to tank a Tiger, but if you play smart and use cover, it can absorb a few unlucky shots and keep you in the fight. Reverse speed? Yeah, it's not great. You're not going to moonwalk out of a sticky situation. But here's the thing, most of the time, you won't need to. You're sniping or holding angles, you're picking your targets carefully. The slow reverse is only noticeable if someone gets behind you or you misjudge your positioning. Otherwise, it's more than manageable. So let's break it down. What makes the Firefly Trzyniec shine? Number 1. The 17-pounder gun. This is the headline feature. One well-placed shot can disable or destroy most tanks you face at this BR. Its accuracy is solid, and if you aim for the weak spots, sides, rear, or ammo racks, it can completely take a tank out of the fight before they even know what hit them. Number 2. The premium perks. As a premium vehicle, it accelerates research and rewards, so you're essentially having fun, also making your grind more efficient. Number 3. Versatility and playstyle. You can snipe from a distance, hold choke points, or even engage in mid-range firefights. It adapts to how you want to play, which is rare for vehicles at its tier. But there are some downsides, of course. Armor limitations. Standard Sherman armor means you're vulnerable to enemy guns. You can't just face tank a Panther. Positioning is everything, okay? Number 2. Reverse speed. As mentioned, backing up isn't a strength. Misjudge your distance or angle and you're going to feel it. For me, this is one of the tanks that makes rank 3 truly fun. I've played countless matches in the Firefly, and almost every time I'm impressed by how much you can accomplish with it. Sniping from the backline? Easy. Holding a key road or alley? Absolutely. Punishing a careless enemy who tries to overextend? Nothing better. It's a tank that teaches you patience and positioning. You can't just charge blindly into a cluster of German armor, you'll get chewed up. But if you take your time, pick your targets, and strike with precision. It feels almost unfair how effective this little Sherman can be. I actually enjoy using it for both solo and team play. It's rewarding when you pull off a well-timed flank, and it's satisfying to see a Tiger or Panther go down from a Sherman with the right shot placement. Honestly, it's the kind of tank I can play all day and never get bored of. Here are some of my key tips if you're looking to get the most out of the Firefly. Number 1. Always scout your positioning. Know where the enemy is likely to appear and hold your angles. You want to catch them before they can spot you. 2. Use terrain to your advantage. Out-on positions, ridges, and buildings can protect you while giving you a clear line of fire. Number 3. Don't overextend. You're not a frontline tank. If the fight gets too hot, fall back and reposition. And lastly, work with your team. I know, this is rare, but the Firefly can complement other tanks beautifully. Use your range and accuracy to soften targets before your allies move in. So, is the Sherman Firefly Trzyniec or any Firefly in general worth playing? Absolutely. It's fun, versatile, and deadly if you use it correctly. The premium status is just the cherry on top. Faster research and more rewards while playing a historically iconic vehicle that outguns nearly everything at its BR. It's not invincible, it's not a heavy brawler, but it's a tank that rewards skill, patience, and clever positioning. And that's exactly why I keep coming back to it. Every match is a chance to outsmart your opponents and prove that a well-placed shot matters more than raw armor. So there you have it. The Sherman Firefly Trzyniec, outgunning everything at 4.7, rewarding skillful play and a ton of fun to boot. Have you given it a try? Drop your best Firefly stories in the comments. I wanna hear them all. Thanks for sticking around. Again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode.